Hello there, thank you for joining us and welcome back to the Evening Review. My name is Okito Greg, and in the studio with me this evening, Ms. Twapewa Kadhikwa, the Director of Yambuka Housing. How are you, ma'am?
I'm blessed, thank you. How are you, Okito?
Very good, very
Thanks
good.
for having me.
You're very welcome. And you are one of our few female Namibian serial entrepreneurs. So I'd like to start just on that note. As an entrepreneur with so much experience and bearing in mind the government's repeated message that Namibians need to empower themselves and start businesses, has it got any easier to be an entrepreneur in Namibia?
Okay, so I was already thinking when you asked the question, like, how much time do we have for this one? So I think it's nothing but the grace of God that some of us have survived this long. Because if I look at the type of environment we are operating in, when we talk about conducive, it has gotten slightly better, but not necessarily conducive. And I'll explain why.
Yeah.
So entrepreneurship in my journey is a calling. It's a profession. It's not something I had to do because I lost a job or because I was retrenched, etc. It's something I chose to do.
Yes.
Yes. For many, they don't have that option. They don't have that privilege to say, let me become an entrepreneur and create solutions, because life didn't work out. And most of the people that are now forced to look at entrepreneurship as a pathway to livelihood are either dropouts, unemployed, retrenched, or unemployable.
Yes.
Now that's already distress.
Yes.
To understand, you cannot start a business because you hate your boss or you hate your previous employer. You start a business. An entrepreneur starts an enterprise to solve a problem. That's what entrepreneurship is. It's not duplication to do what 10 people are doing. Entrepreneurship in essence, entrepreneur, to enterprise, to be an entrepreneur, is to find a problem, create a solution, commercialize that solution, and take it to the ones that have a problem, and it becomes a solution to the users. So I think we need first to be clear on entrepreneurship and then clarity on SME development. Now, I've seen that most of the time we're talking about SME development. Register a business, start a business, but that's not entrepreneurship.
I see. Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You can start 10 businesses every day, but you haven't been an entrepreneur
until you solve a problem.
Until a problem is solved.
I see.
Do you understand? So there must be a problem, there must be an innovation, meaning you create a solution to the problem, and then you can start a business to obviously to manage that.
Okay.
Yes. I personally don't believe everybody needs to run a business.
Yeah.
I think it's a catastrophe. What we need in this country is serious industrial development. Industries in housing, industries in poultry development, poultry farming, industries in manufacturing, industries in, and then those industries, they absorb the workforce. And as you are working, when you are earning, obviously your emotions are changing, your ambitions change, and over time you realize, I think I can create a solution here. Then your mindset becomes a founder mindset. Then you can now pursue an enterprise as a solution provider.
Very good, very good. Now here in Namibia, we are sitting with a huge problem in terms of housing. And you've just recently launched a new initiative to tackle that problem from an entrepreneurship angle.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Thank you. So before I explain about Yambuka Housing, I also sit at the intersection of a lot of information. So I serve on boards. I'm an employer. I was born in Gamienta in Karutura. I advise trusts. I'm so in the mix of understanding the problem that as an entrepreneur, it is second nature to create a solution or an option to the pathway. So our problem in Namibia for housing is not really a housing problem. It's a context. Ons moet verstaan wat gaan aan. First of all, if you look at Namibia, being a 90% plus state of Christians, I mean, if I'm going to do a business now in Saudi Arabia, there's no way I can ignore the fact that they are Muslim. It's a Muslim nation.
Yes.
So even foreign investors looking at Namibia, this religion matters.
Yeah.
And nowhere in the Bible does it say, me and my sheikh, I will serve the Lord.
Yeah.
Joshua 24 verse 15 says, as for me and my house,
Yes.
I will serve the Lord.
Yes.
Okay. Now in Namibia, it's not even a house problem. It's a shelter.
Yeah.
Now we even park the religion and we talk about humanity. The Maslow hierarchy of needs. Housing is not a need. Shelter is a need.
Yes.
Housing is actually a commodity.
Yeah.
You can live in a tent if you're a hunter gatherer. The people in the sun,
Yeah.
they don't say they don't have houses.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have what that you think is a shack,
Yeah.
to them is a home.
Yeah.
So our problem is we've commercialized a basic need.
Yes. Yes.
Or ghetto.
Yeah.
You can't commercialize housing. You cannot talk about housing through commercial sector. Banks cannot solve, for example, the housing problem because it's a basic need.
Yeah.
Now Yambuka is solving a need or providing an option to fulfill a basic need, which is shelter.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So we designed, we innovated, we are entrepreneurs. We designed 2 homes, entry level, because we want to serve the low income market.
Okay.
Somebody can say 120 is too expensive. My question is, as opposed to what? Do you understand? Somebody can say prefabricated material are not good for shelter. And you want to convince me a shack is? There's no insulation. There's no dignity. There's no ventilation. There's no fire resistance. Are you going to convince me that that is a better option and you normalize that? I don't want to be part of that equation, sorry.
Okay.
So we created Yambuka, and it's really just to solve a problem.
Yes.
We have a shelter problem, which has now become a housing crisis.
Yes.
You see, the crisis is not shelter. The crisis is housing.
Yes.
The shelter is a basic need.
Yeah.
It must be met.
Yes.
Do you understand?
I understand.
And we are here for that, and we are ready. The house is constructed within 2 days.
Wow.
The base, yes, because we assemble it.
Yeah.
And the base is a week. So we need your site for 14 days to start and to finish and to clear it. What you see there at Hwama was done within 14 days.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. And you introduced it this weekend?
We introduced it last Wednesday.
Last
We had an
Wednesday.
engagement with some media houses to invite the public, because I'm not sitting here in ignorance. I'm not ignorant to the reality that this is not the first effort over the past 35 years.
Yes.
I've personally attended handovers, in different capacities. I go to a handover in Khobabes, some company will come and say, here's a handover, this is what's possible. I'm not ignorant to the strongholds that are limiting people from accessing these options. So, and I'm also sensitive to people that are suffering. We left that site almost midnight on Saturday. Some were saying, let's rather sleep here. So it's just for show. Can we rather just sleep here for one night while you figure out the details? It's a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
So I know that it's not a walk in the park, but I trust that the demand that we have seen, we had over 3,000 people.
On Saturday?
Yes.
Wow.
Now, our strategy was, let's test the product. Let's test the market for appetite.
Yes, yes.
Do you want? Do you like? Can you afford? If you can afford, would you like to buy?
Yes.
Yes. Now it's a commodity.
Yes.
But the need is shelter.
Yes.
Then you buy it.
So, apart from the expected demand, which is really mind blowing when you get to look at it realistically, How has the reception been from the powers that be, from government, especially local government?
Okay, it's too early to say, but I haven't had formal resistance yet.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm actually very grateful. If you listen to the language of our president, once she says we are too few to be poor.
Yes.
And Yambuka believes in that. That is why there's a solution.
Yeah.
And her legacy is to build 50,000 houses. It's actually from the manifesto when she was campaigning.
Yeah.
Her manifesto was clear.
Yeah.
I, in my term, will deliver 50,000 housing units.
Yeah.
Now, how would that happen if there's no suppliers of the housing units?
Yes,
Do
yes.
you understand? So we are speaking into that vision.
Yes.
I'm a supporter of
Yes.
that vision.
Yes.
And I will raise my hand up anytime. And it's just time to close the gaps.
Yeah.
Yes. So I want to invite the local authorities to actually calm down. There's no stress. We just need to change this bylaw by next week, Tuesday. And yes, it can be done.
Can it be done?
Yes, it's a special council meeting.
Uh-huh.
You need a special council meeting that tables the motion and it can be adopted and everybody wins. The councillors win, God wins, government wins, people win, Namibia wins. That's all.
I agree with you, but the reason why I'm skeptical, we've had the Habitat Center in Karatura researching alternative building materials and methods for more than 30 years. There's so much that has been documented and proven what can work. And yet none of those solutions have been adopted in all this time since independence. So there is a problem somewhere.
It's a mindset, Ogeto. It's not a physical problem. And we must speak to the mindset.
I see.
It's a mindset you can't touch, my brother. I spoke earlier of strongholds.
Yes.
Every CEO has a cleaner that works for them.
Yes.
And the cleaner stays in a shack.
Yes.
Every manager, be it in a parastatal, has got a gardener. Everybody has used taxi. They can't afford homes, or they can't afford upmarket homes. They must be given the opportunity to buy their shelter.
Yes.
And to have a dignified life. It's not even something to debate. If we need to have a national mindset transformation campaign, let's do that. But habitat is not the problem. It's a mindset.
Okay, Ms. Kadhikwa, on that note, and please, those of you who are watching, we'll be right back after this commercial break, so please stay with us here on Evening Review. Welcome back to the Evening Review. My name is Ogito Greg, I'm your host. And in studio with me this evening, Ms. Twapewa Kadhikwa. She's a director of Yambuka Housing, and she's an entrepreneur who has a solution. But Ms. Kadhikwa, please, I know you've got some figures to share with us to illustrate the problem. Go ahead.
Okay, so right now, 500,000 Namibians don't have access to shelter.
Yes.
Over 60% of that, because it keeps changing. I don't even know what the latest figure is. Over 60% are in urban areas, and 80% of those are informal.
Yes.
Okay, so what is your anxiety about? Is it the fact that you can't, if Havana can exist, you can have Yambuka House to replace that shack and have a dignified population. I actually believe, Ogeto, this is one of the reasons why Vision 2030 has struggled.
I agree.
Yes, because we've got 4 years to go to Vision 2030. Every point in NDP 6 needs a human resource. Agriculture needs people. Industry needs people. Mining needs people. Now, if they are living in a shack, how do you expect them to contribute productively to achieving that vision? They are stressed, they are distressed, they are under financial pressure, they live in horrible circumstances, and they affect their work. So a police person who is living in a shack cannot be productive in his workstation.
Yeah.
So Yambuka, by the way, the meaning of Yambuka is elevate.
Oh.
Lig op. Kom uit 'n situasie na 'n nuwe situasie uit.
Yeah.
So Yambuka.
Okay, I like that very much, and I very much agree that with independence, I was lucky enough to be alive when we achieved independence, and part of the promise of the new Namibia was the restoration of dignity for our people.
Yes, it's in our preamble.
Yes, but when you walk through informal settlements, as much as our people have wonderful spirit and tenaciousness and bravery, that dignity has not been restored because of the situations in which they live, are forced to live. People come to the city not because they want to, but because where they are is even worse, and they are hopeful for something better, only to come find this Windhoek reality, as Windhoek hier so, and it's rough, and it'll take away your dignity. And when it does that, then your ability
to be a productive citizen.
Yes, and to treat the next person humanely gets undermined. So that's why we have all these horror stories all the time. But let's go back to...
Even the suicide, when you look at our suicide, if you read the application forms, some says, I'm at the end, I'm done.
Yes.
I see no hope.
Yes, yes. No, it's terrible. But let's talk a bit more about your product, these two houses that you have developed.
Very good. I actually have a paper here. Housing before, housing after.
Yes. It's even worse.
It's worse.
Yes. But these designs, do they bring back dignity? Is there a little bit of space? Is there a back door?
Yeah, oh yes. Okay, I will not comment to that. But let me bring you to comfort. So what we did is we took a normal brick house design, 1 room, 2 room, and we designed that with prefabricated material.
Okay.
To understand. So what energy would be selling as a 1 room, for example, is exactly what we're selling, but ours is the building material is prefabricated.
Okay.
It's a SI panel. It's a approved standard. I just need the approval from the council.
The city of
and I'm trusting my uncle Sankwasa. He will get it done.
We hope so.
No. We are supporting his vision.
Yeah.
It's his vision. It's our vision. It's our country.
Yes.
All right. So that's number 1. Number 2, because of that, you see, historically we've been colonized and we've been manipulated that brick and mortar is the only way to build something.
Yes.
Brick and cement.
Yes.
It's not. In America, you go there, people are building with wood. A whole double-story house built with wood.
Yes.
A whole double-story house built with panels. It depends on what your adaptability is. Now, why these panels are beautiful is because it's so suitable for Namibia.
Okay.
1, it's environmentally friendly. In winter, it heats.
Okay.
It produces heat.
Yeah.
In summer, it gives you, it cools.
Okay.
When you are in it, and I'd love to invite you and your team, as you are in it, the ceiling, you don't have to put ceiling again. You know, now if you build with a corrugated sheet, you still have to come and insert ceiling in.
Yes.
This one, the panel roof is the ceiling, and you are looking at the white ceiling already immediately, so there's no extra cost. And that is why it is affordable. You understand? The floor, you lay the, you cast the foundation. You can put your tapete while you save money for tiles. While you save money for ceramic tiles.
Yes.
But there's no limitation. On top of that, it's portable. Because we assemble it.
Yeah.
Thank you. The English went now. We assemble it. If one day you want to move to Groot-Oop or to Kamanyab, you put it on a truck, you do the very same thing that side.
Okay.
And yes, you are retired now.
Yeah.
But we need to get out of the shacks or
Yes,
ghetto
I
by
agree.
fire, by force.
Let me ask you this. If,
Yes.
and we hope that it'll be so, the local authorities can see their way clear to authorize
Yes.
this intervention, and it begins to scale.
Yes.
Is it possible to produce those panels here in Namibia?
We are producing them.
They
in
are already
Namibia.
produced in
The
Namibia.
factory is in Namibia.
Really?
The technology is in Namibia. I did
Wow.
not import them.
Wow.
We have a factory in Namibia, in the Jupa region. It's our factory. It is our technology. It's our people that assembled the house. So what I can import is maybe raw materials,
Yeah.
but the production is already in-house.
Wow. So
Yes.
while we can house our people with some more dignity, we can also create work for our people.
We can literally create an industry.
Wow.
If you are talking about 50,000 houses,
Yeah.
Twapewa cannot do that.
Yeah.
We need like 20 Twapewas if we want to scale the delivery of this solution. Do you understand? You need 20 Yambukas to understand. And then the 20 Yambuka companies will employ easily 400 installers. We will train them. We have a training center where we'll train them. We have a training program. We'll train them and then we'll accredit them. So you are an accredited Yambuka installer. Just like DSTV has got an accredited DSTV installer. It's not
Yes.
just anybody who comes and install.
Yeah.
So just to sort of give you the picture, the 2 housing models are available. Should a third one be needed, we will design it
Okay.
and then we cost it
Yeah.
and offer it to the public.
Okay.
In the now, we're only offering the 2,
Yeah.
which is the 18 squares and the 40 square meters.
Okay.
1 room and 2 room. And this 2 room one is now the one where you can sort of make the second one a bedroom if you want,
Okay.
or an open plan living area with a bedroom and the toilet. That's number one. The technology is in Namibia already. The assembling is done in Namibia
Okay.
by us.
Yeah.
So what is the impossibility?
Let's say, again, hypothetical, that the local authorities allow for this to develop. And bearing in mind our incredibly terrible income inequality. I read the other day that we're talking about more than 50% of Namibians who earn less than $2,000 a month. And that's of the Namibians who are lucky enough to
Working.
have a job. Would there be a possibility to maybe do a rent to own or some kind of way so that, you know, it's possible for those who are committed, even
Yeah.
though they don't have access to $180,000 now
Yes.
and can never be accommodated at the
Okay.
bank?
So like I told you, this is not something that just sprung up. It's data driven.
Okay.
There's research that made us sit on the table and led to the establishment of the solution. So I'm not naive to the income disparity, and I'm also not naive that a big number of our people are in the informal sector. I think 70%
Yes.
in the informal sector. This means that's already financial exclusion.
Yes.
They've been excluded from the financial sector and from the financial services.
Yes.
Because when they go on the other side, they'll be asked, give me your pay slip, give me your employment contract. They don't have an employment contract.
Yes.
They sell cattle at single quarters.
Yes.
He has access to cash flow. He wants a dignified life. He wants to live in Windhoek.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to live in Avis,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have access to that type of funding.
Yes.
So we have all these options in place.
Yeah.
Rent to own
Okay.
exists, yes.
Okay.
Payment plan
Oh, okay.
exists. So you can pay off your home. Obviously, there's risk management involved,
Yes.
but we are developing the instruments. The financial committee, now the Yambuka Financial Committee,
Okay.
is doing the instruments, and I'm getting very good advice.
Okay.
Our my prayer is an instrument that is not interest bearing, because we cannot punish the already punished. Understand, and those instruments exist, but I will make an announcement when we have finalized the financial instrument. Right now, the house is available. If you have your own plot, you can buy it. We'll consult it within 14 days. If you are in an area like already an informal settlement, the government is now at the final stage of formalizing the informal settlements, meaning you can now get out of the shack into a Yambuka house, to understand. And then our third opportunity or plan is then the land. So I will announce the land, but we've got landowners already that are on board. So if you want the house but you don't have land, we have 230 plots available as we speak that you can buy as a combo, and we have the house put on for you.
Okay, we're almost out of time, so please, where can they find Yambuka?
All right, so right now, all the social media, be it on TikTok, on Instagram, the young people are on there. You can just look up Yambuka Housing, and the contact details are obviously tagged on there. The website is also, I think, towards the end of finalization. Apart from that, we have an office. The Yambuka office is based at Hwama Cultural Village. When you enter there, you just ask, please direct me to the Yambuka office. The team is there right now. They are capturing data. They are processing applications. And we actually sold the first house yesterday.
Wow, congratulations.
There was a man on site on Saturday. He's 62 years old, Mr. Kairimu, something like that. I thought he was getting like a cardiac arrest. And I said, Uncle, are you okay? And he looked up, he says, I never ever thought I'll have a house. I've been in Windhoek, mind you, he's 62. I've worked in Windhoek all the years. I'm now retired. I'm myself, one of my sons are a policeman. He can't afford a house. He's renting with me. My other son is in the defense. He has no house. I'm happy to die, but at least now I know they will have access to a shelter.
Sure, Ms. Kadhikwa, on that note, we're going to have to leave it there because we've run out of time. But thank you very much. And thank you for joining us on the Evening Review. We'll see you again tomorrow night when it's another Evening Review. Until then, good night.